What's up guys, and welcome to the very first episode of my brand new career mode for FC25, where we'll be beginning with Borussia Mönchengladbach of the Bundesliga. Yep, I said it, anyone that wants to go can go. No one is off limits in the first season. That includes the club captain as well, Jonas gone to join Alassana at Galatasaray, and that means we'll chuck Moritz Nicholas, the backup goalkeeper, in for the first season on a 5-year, 19 grand a week deal. Very excited to give him a go for the first time ever and see what he's like. Welcome to Borussia Park, Mario Stroikens. Wait. Oh, it's too easy. It's far too easy. Put a foot in. Come on. 3-0 down, and it's only just been blown for half time as Rocco rolls it in. And surely, come on! We're going to win this, are we? From 3-0 down. What a comeback this will be. One of the all-time comebacks in... Hold on. Let me concentrate here because there's a great chance. We work the space here. 2-on-1 down this left-hand side. Someone in the middle. It's Stroikens! What an extraordinary comeback at Borussia Park. 3-0 down at the break. 4-3 in front. What a fight back. It's amazing to think he's somewhat underrated in his career, mainly due to the injuries he had, but against Stroikens, just has that as he gets another assist for Kleindenz to make it 1. I'm calling it now, early doors, high praise, but he is the Belgian Kaka and a wonder kid in this team. And this time, surely... Oh, brilliant from Stroikens, absolutely fantastic! What a goal from Mario Stroikens! And this is our final chance of the game. I miss when you could get the keeper up. You know, you could switch to ultra attacking and the keeper would come up for the corner. Doesn't happen now, which is so. Come on, like, let's have some fun, you know what I mean? But I'm going to do so, and I'm going to bring him up to take the corner, so at least I've got an extra body in the box here, even though all he's going to do is take the corner. Rocco rides delivery to Kleindenz. Oh, it's gone in! Tim Kleindenz, big man for the big occasion, and the comeback kids do it again. You know, I'm all for customization with EA. Some of these are a bit, let's just say in the case of this one, sus. Tim Kleindenz! Oh, he just had to be him! Tim Kleindenz in the 4-minute stoppage time wins it for the visitors, and Mönchengladbach take a giant step towards Champions League football, and Kleindenz towards the 40 club. Come on! I knew we'd have a chance. Our team is good, and as I always say, when you've got a young team, it's going to get even better during the course of the season, but this has definitely exceeded expectations. To go to Dortmund away and target the 3 points, and not just sit on a 1-goal lead, but go for another. That shows you the growth of this team, but also the importance of this man, because there's no doubt about it, he's the main reason we are where we are. Tim Kleindenz does it again. But Kleindenz, as you can see, gutted, falling too short. If he had the 38-game season, not the 34-game season, we definitely would have done it, but even so, just falling short of that 40 club in the end. Oh no, speaking of bigger clubs, when the champions come calling, we saw it last season with Kone. You can't stand in their way. Paul de Bell, great debut season for us last year, but gonna have to let him go. Not only did Bayern get a goal, but they also injured a wonder kid they've just swapped to us in 5 minutes. It's like that. It's like the. Hang on a second. Kleindenz. Oh! It's like that Shrek donkey meme. Could you stop dominating German football for 5 minutes? Honestly, come on. Kleindenz looks for that man again. Stroikens on fire! This is the sort of stuff we saw at the start of Season 1. Super Mario cooking again. Mönchengladbach restore the lead. Progress in time isn't linear, always. But... still carrying a slight knock. I never like to. Oh, I never like to play them, but all I can say is I'm glad I've made that choice tonight. Anton, what a clearance! That's one of the best clearances I've ever seen. He's not even looking at the ball. It's behind him when the shot is taken. Back to the ball. And yet somehow, at full speed, gets his arm out of the way and knees it onto the top. That's absolutely incredible. The hosts are getting easy chances, but on the other end, so are we. Captain comes forward. Rocco Wright, wonderful dribbling. What a goal from the skipper. Rocco Wright, I love this man. Made him captain at the start of the save. Haven't looked back. Skipper fills it everywhere and gets our third tonight. What a first half. That's good enough. I think that's good enough for most people, as it's 2-1. That's the main issue with the game at the moment. It's a broken game. That's the... Keep going. Be my dummy runner. He's got a man out wide there in right. Oh, hang on. Who's arriving? Anton Stack! Get in 9 minutes. Mönchengladbach go for a goal down to 2-1 up. Brilliant hold up, brilliant finish, the hosts in front. Well, that has got to go down as one of the most important victories of the save. Knocked out of the Champions League and our title dreams over in the space of 10 days. And tonight, trailing at the break and on the brink of being knocked out of the cup, Mönchengladbach, without their star striker, turned the game on its head in 15 second half minutes to make it through to our first cup final. Here we go, dapping the boys up in the dressing room as we'll get back to the main menu. My fingers are crossed, and yes, Freiburg drew with Leipzig, so I couldn't find a Bayern result, but it doesn't matter. Leverkusen beat Dortmund as well at Dortmund, so that means that Leverkusen won the title on the final day. Dortmund, for the second year in a few, bottling it on the final day at home as Leverkusen leapfrogged them. And Bayern won in the end then. Bayern must have won 2-1 away at Cologne, but Leipzig's draw means that we have leapfrogged them on the final day to finish fourth. I'd love to go win it though in our final game of the season, our first final of the save. Bayern Munich at the Olympiastadion. Underdogs, sure, but hoping we can end the long 3-decade trophy drought here. Come on, Mönchengladbach. Bayern starting to grow into the game a little bit. Stumbled out the block somewhat in the first 10 minutes. Having the ball in the back of their net, only to be disallowed by the offside flag. But I knew it was only a matter of time before they'd have the ball in the back of mine, and it's taken 23.5 minutes. And now Jamal Musiala turns on the afterburners. Jordan Bartleby rolls it across. Harry Kane, the former Spurs man, gives it back for 2. Here's Michael Elise, the former Crystal Palace man, rolls it across. Great save by Nicholas, but who's there to turn in the rebound? His second of the game. Brian Zaragoza wraps it up. The one thing we couldn't afford to do is concede again. We have 9 minutes into the second with 3 injuries. No Zanotti, no Jamie. And the biggest miss of them all is the biggest player in this team, literally and figuratively, Tim Klein. So we've got the excuses we can make, but I didn't want to be making excuses. I wanted to be winning it in spite of those setbacks. I think we had the ball in the back of the net in 9 minutes. And I was thinking after a great start, this was not what I expected to follow, but it has, and if anyone is going to get the dagger, well, not the dagger, but the salt in the wounds, it has to be him. Oh, you don't come straight to our fans to do that. Mönchengladbach's wait to win their trophy drought goes on. Bayern showed that despite not being league winners, they are still the best team in Germany. What a striker. On his day, the best in Europe, in my opinion. Anyway, it's still leading by 2. There's Brown, fine Stroikens. Tim. Oh! Yeah, I'm a terrible free kick taker anyway, as you guys know, but made even worse by the fact I haven't got anyone who I fancy from this kind of range. Oh, but Stiller said, why not? Why not? Second goal for the club. And you knew that was going to happen when I said I can't score free kicks. But now going to Dortmund away at the Signal Iduna Park, keeping a clean sheet and leaving with the dub. Kleindens bags his brace. That will do it. And that's the kind of mental fortune you will need to win a title. Poor form, inconsistent run, Florentino gets an injury, yet the boys battle through to leave with 3 points away at the Signal Iduna Park. That is win of the season right there, and proof we can be in a title race this season. The Belgian Kaka again. I just wish I could do it with him every game. He's so good on occasion. The only problem really is that consistency. Strikers! Oh! Absolutely wonderful! Mario Strikers! If we win our remaining 7, we are Bundesliga champions for the first time in this save. So biggest game of the save, biggest episode of the save, kicking off with this. Bayern away from home with a chance to go 5 points clear. Come on, Mönchengladbach. It's been a fantastic run, 10 games in a row without defeat domestically. Only defeat in this run has been to Betis in Europe, but of course that didn't matter after our first leg win. But unfortunately, it doesn't seem to matter. Bayern Munich are just a cut above. They are just so good, so strong. And last year Leverkusen might have won the championship, but come on, what a finish! You've got to sacrifice one for the good of the others. I would say forget the Champions League. Go all out for that cup. That's our main target. And the league as well. Strikens! Kleinders! Oh, come on! What a turnaround! Forgive me for being a bit quiet as well, because I'm just trying to keep my composure. Brilliant! Brilliant! Merlin! Oh, come on! 5 to play! And we've surely got our first ever win against Bayern in the biggest game against them since the cup final last year. Merlin wraps it up. This win might propel us to the title. Get in! As Llewellyn finds right, we've built on that. Strikens having a go! Oh, what a goal! He's not scored in any of his last 3 in all competitions. This is about to be 4. Oh, but he will get the assist, I think, for the dagger. Strikens takes his time. Game over. Good night. And we are 1 win away from the title. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. Come on. Now it is championship number 6. And the first of my tenure as well. A long time coming. A long wait. But after 4 years, we have finally got a trophy in the cabinet. Come on, Mönchengladbach Bundesliga win. It's about time. DFB-Pokal final against RB Leipzig at the Olympiastadion. Come on, Mönchengladbach. 33 minutes in, very few chances, still 0-0. I can't see there being 5 goals like last season. This might well come down to just 1! And if that's the goal that separates the teams, it's a goal worthy of a trophy. Anton Stach with an absolutely beautiful strike. Mönchengladbach leading Berlin. All we've got to do really is just keep our composure. So at the moment, Leipzig can't get a ball off us, and so if we just keep passing it around, just take as much time off the clock as possible. Look for that clear-cut chance. This might be the dagger. Kevin Schade might have provided it. 33 to go. It's not over. But Mönchengladbach up by 2. And the domestic double is ours to throw away from here. It is going to be a second trophy of the season. It's alright, fine, Schade. And this might be the icing. Kindness coming to you. And you're rewarded in my team for the hard work. You'll always be rewarded for putting a shift in. First the league and now the cup. Mönchengladbach, DFB-Pokal winners. And he is in on a 5-year, 80 grand a week deal as our new man down the flank, allowing Strikens to move back in to his best position of CAM. So welcome to Borussia Park. Diao Diaune. Leverkusen in the Super Cup as we're going to start off with some silverware. Kevin Schade scores, and if Nicholas saves his 3rd of the shootout, then that will give us the Super Cup. And I think my first Super Cup of FC25 and the perfect way to start the season. It's Garcia. It is saved by Nicholas. That's for you, Dad. Come on. And Mönchengladbach have won it. That's a brilliant ball out wide. Nicholas, stay on your line. Men arriving in the middle. Oh, keeps. I backed him. I kept him. I didn't sign Ter Stegen. He's been brilliant since this save began, but that is a clanger of the highest order. With the January window opening in a week's time, I'm making my decision. I'm doing it right now. We're not bringing Ter Stegen back. He's still Chelsea's number one, and if he came here, it'd be a cup and European goalkeeper, as we keep facing with Nicholas, going for his 4th Golden Glove in a row, out of contract come the end of the season. I've made my decision. I'm sticking with Nicholas for the rest of the season. We don't have to win, but we simply can't afford a loss. Bayern at Borussia Park in the biggest game of the season. There's Rafinha hurdles Rocco like he's an NFL running back. Oh, off the crossbar, and the rebound turned in. Bayern back in front in a 5-goal thriller. Bayern will hold on. And no doubt about it, for a game like this, with the feisty tackles, with the controversial decision at the end of the first, there'd be a couple of scuffles out there, I'm sure. Definitely some on the sidelines between me and Vinny. But it is Bayern with the win, they're 6 points clear. We did amazingly well to win the title last season. But I think after 2 years without one, it's Bayern's throne again this year. Milan's best chance of winning this tie is doing it on pens. They aren't going to get a chance. Our DMs are fantastic. What a ball. And that might be the goal that sends Mönchengladbach through to their first Champions League final since 1977. This is Bayern Munich, so I'm not overly confident. Let's see if we can do it. It's the DFB-Pokal final against Bayern Munich at the Olympiastadion. Come on, João Paulinho gets it back. And there's the first. Barco is the deck. And takes it across for Kleindienst for the leveller. With the dribble, 1-2 of Rafinha, rolls it across, fire to Rafinha, brilliant football, what a goal. Passing, accurate, finish, clinical, Bayern perfect. Oh, hang on, right from kickoff. Luetti giving all the space in around. What a first half. 35 in, 4 goals, it's 2-2 and we've battled back again. Oh no, now I'm in trouble. Just trying to commit a foul and stop the play. I couldn't do so. Niakate, brilliant block, comes back. You put your house on Kleindienst to score that. But after the shot you'd be homeless. But it's Sane, Dione, shot blocked, and it drops to the wedding! Dembele, Musiala. Don't commit, Jamal! It's been one of those saves, really. And Asano says we ain't finished yet. 30 more minutes in one of the most thrilling finals I've ever played. Bring him down. I can't let Bayern get momentum. It's a red. Ref, it was late, but he was going out of play. I can't believe he sent him off there. 8 goals, all in 90. A red card in extra time, one of the most thrilling cup finals I've ever played. And it comes down to penalties. Exhausted, flat out, but not beaten yet. Listen, don't worry about it. He's done his job. He's made the save. All we've got to do now is keep scoring. We keep scoring. We win the cup. And we'll have 3 chances to do it. Dejan Kulusevski, the former Spurs and Juve man. The Swede is next up for Bayern Munich, and Nicholas has won the cup for Mönchengladbach. All the rumours, all the debate, all the criticism, all the clangers, all the talk that Ter Stegen should return. We said no, we kept faith, we've been repaid. Nicholas the hero and Mönchengladbach have retained the cup. Mönchengladbach have only got to a final once, they'll be in by Liverpool in 1977, and this, the final game of the season, we're going to try winning their first ever in club history. Real Madrid in the Champions League final. Come on, Mönchengladbach. Unfortunately, my passing is constantly going straight. I can't build any attacks to get Kleiners through. As Mbappe chips Nicholas for the opener. It was coming, it has come, courtesy of Kylian Mbappe. Breached, chipped, finish. It's going to end up in the back of the net anyway. Oh, it's a pen ref, surely yes! Rocco pushed by Carreras from behind. This is pressure for the club captain. But he says pressure! What pressure? Take me on. Oh, Valverde finds... Oh, what a goal! What a goal! Federico Valverde looked as though he was going to offload the ball into the centre. He said, I'm one of the most underrated players in world football. I'll show you why. That is sensational dribbling and a sensational finish. And speaking of sensational finishes... Tim Kleindenz is one of the best. Because you know if they get another chance, they'll probably take it. And they have. Vinicius belts one in. And oh, what a block! Genuinely, that ball seemed like it was behind him when he made that block there. Incredible. And as the corner comes to nothing, that is going to do it. And Real might wrap it up anyway. And Mbappe nods it on for himself. It's about to be game. It is. With all the teams we had to knock out on the way, Milan, Atletico, Sporting, but this giant too big to slay, they've done it again. We might not end the season trophyless, we might not end the save without a major honour in the final season, we will end it without a European honour. We are champions. It's been a brilliant save, I've absolutely loved it. Yes, we might not have won that grand prize of Champions League, but it speaks to the difficulty of FC 25, which is the one good thing about this game. It's a really difficult game to play, and that means that any trophy we win, we're really proud of it. And so 2 domestic cups, a Super Cup and a Bundesliga. Can we have won more? Possibly, but I'm more than satisfied with that in a country dominated by Bayern Munich. Thank you so much for watching the save, guys, and the series finale. I'm going to have one special series finale, a compilation and a montage of the best bits coming out tomorrow. Really excited to make that, man, because there's lots to choose between, and we'll start a brand new save on Saturday. That will be our final one of FC 25, and hopefully, if it's half as good as this, it'll be a great one to end on before the new version of FC 26 comes out in September. Thank you guys sincerely, as always, much love to you all, and I'll see you for the series finale of the Bundesliga Career Mode, a compilation of the best bits of an amazing save very soon.